So we have a big life change coming up, but we'll get to that in a minute, but we wanted to tell you all that we are packing. And it's not a small pack. Alright, y'all, let's talk for a second. So, we are moving to Texas. It was an unforeseen move, but it's going to be a very exciting one, I think.
Yeah.
It's bittersweet, but it's more sweet than bitter.
Matt got a good job offer.
We got a good job offer, and Talia has lots of educational opportunities there.
Yeah.
Yeah. If she chooses to pursue them.
I'm going to come back I'm going to try to come back once a month. See my friend Jennifer. I'm going to miss you so much.
Yeah. It's kind of an abrupt move. It's a quick move. We'll be out of our place after Christmas, and then we will be on our way to Texas. What's cool about the move is that we'll be back with friends that we haven't seen in a long time.
And all the good food and Brahms.
I like how Brahms gets
Its own category.
its own category. Yeah, we'll be going back to awesome food, so you've seen some really cool, probably like Dallas food tours and all the things that we used to do for fun out there that we never did before we started the channel. New job, lower cost of living, and no state income tax. So the reason we're making the move is because
We're out of debt.
We're out of debt now, and we have the ability to save a lot more
By living in Texas.
So
we can save an accelerated rate.
Yeah, so
for world travel.
We still could save here, but we wouldn't be saving as quickly, and I think that
as much.
And I think that depending on how everything plays out, we'll have more money than we expected to by the time we're ready to leave. So all the mechanics of selling our stuff and like getting rid of things and our mattress and our couch,
Sold our kitchen table.
It's all coming to a head a year before we expected it to, which is it's fine. We're going to Texas. It's not like we're moving to Florida where it's super far away.
And I hated it there.
Yeah, it was not fun there. But the DFW area is a lot closer to Colorado Springs and Denver than Florida is.
It's only a 12-hour drive and a 2-hour flight, so.
It's 11-hour drive, I think.
11 in like 50 minutes.
Anyways, it's not far. So it's nice because those flights are cheap and the drive is not bad. So we will be back and forth and back and forth, and she'll be.
And we'll take you guys along with us.
And we'll have a whole thing. So the plan is to move to Texas by the end of the month, and we start our new jobs in January.
Woo!
So it's.
Well, my job's really not going to be new. I'll still be doing in-home care with the same company. I'm just doing it in Texas.
I'll be doing the same thing I do for work, but with
a different company.
With a different company. So it'll be exciting. It's new change, big change, but it's all for the betterment of the channel and for...
And our future.
Yeah, or at least our foreseeable future. We want to do world travel, but we also want to save money while we're doing it, and that's going to be the best way possible for us to do it.
And we're getting rid of our stuff a year early. Most of it.
Yeah, so everything that is going with us is going to fit in our car. We're not doing the mover situation again.
Yeah, we're not doing a U-Haul.
That was ridiculous.
We're not doing a trailer. Anything that we're bringing with us has to fit in the car, and whatever doesn't fit, we either have to sell, give away, or give to someone who can hold it for us.
So we'll be giving a lot of that stuff away. We've sold a decent amount of stuff, but we'll be giving a lot of it away.
I even gave away my library.
Yeah, that was a kind of a cool experience. So
that was emotional.
It was emotional, but Talia found it she was very sad to lose her books.
But
she found a really cool way to give them.
I'm part of a Facebook group, Women Reading Great Books. Shout out! I'll post our link below if you guys want to join if you are female and a reader like me. You guys are excluded, sorry. But anyway, I posted my library on the page, and I asked the women that are part of the group if they wanted some of my books, and the group is huge.
Is it 10,000 people?
I don't have my phone. I don't remember. But anyway, there's a lot of people in it, and everyone commented, feeling sorry for me that I had to give my books away, but happy to take the books that I had that I was willing to gift. I'm not giving them all because I'm keeping some. I'm giving some to Jennifer to hang on to for me. But I was able to package and send out all my whole library to new homes. I didn't want to give it to Goodwill where they don't really care about books. I just wanted my books to be taken care of, and these people were so outpouring with love and generosity to each other, giving me donations for shipping and
paying it forward,
and like paying it forward in that way. Like, I want to help pay for shipping for someone else's books, and that was just like moving to me. So it was a sad experience, but it was also very heartwarming.
The whole process of getting rid of, like, thinking about what we can put in our car and what we want to, like, we're saving some of our things. We have certain things that we don't want to sell and we don't want to get rid of.
It's very intentional.
But at the same time too, we did the minimalist challenge this time.
Last year?
No, not
earlier
no,
this
it was
year.
Earlier this year, but we got rid of a lot of stuff, and I'm really can't say that I'm sad to see that stuff go. But even down to like purging paperwork and things that we just kept hanging on to in case we needed it. And it was sort of a second minimalist challenge. Only difference is that it wasn't as much of a challenge because we knew what we needed, we know what we don't need, and we can either box up and send elsewhere, or we can
give it away.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm sad to give our bed away.
That's gonna the bed and the couch are the saddest things to see leave.
They're so comfy, and we've had them for so long.
And we put so much money into them. So the overarching theme of everything that's happened and what we're selling is that no matter how nice something is or how new something is, the value of it goes down dramatically. I understand a mattress is sometimes not even legal to sell, but like couches, tables, like you buy these things for an exuberant amount of money, but they don't resell for that much money.
Nope.
Only thing that resells like that, it might be a car, but even then.
If you're lucky.
But
you're still not making the same amount of money you bought it for.
Those are classic cars that are typically you're making money on. So I don't mind replacing things. I also don't mind buying things used. It's just interesting to see what you put into something is not necessarily what you're going to get back into it.
Which is why groups like the Buy Nothing Project is valuable.
Yeah, because we've saved so much money. We have a coffee maker that is probably easily over $100 that someone just wasn't using. So finding community in your area that you live in and having a Buy Nothing group is really valuable because you don't necessarily have to put all this money into buying brand new things.
I got all these boxes for free from the Buy Nothing group, and I got 3 rolls of packing tape for free from the Buy Nothing group.
So our expenses are very, very low.
I'll post both their links below.
Our expenses are very, very low in regards to how we're moving, but we're also not taking a lot either. So like there's a toss-up. Like we don't get to keep some of the stuff that we may have wanted to, but at the same time too, we're not, our long-term game is not about having a lot of stuff.
Yeah, because what we own in next January, almost next year, 2023.
Yeah.
What we own has to fit in a backpack
or a suitcase.
So we might as well start living more minimally now.
So this coming 2022 year is going to be kind of, not a trial run, it's going to be, I guess it'll be kind of a trial run. It'll be kind of a trial run to see how we do with living with even less stuff. And this is not a pretentious like, oh, I'm a minimalist and I don't have to have all this stuff to be happy. It's more like we want to try and live this certain lifestyle on the road.
That way it's not such a culture shock when we do world travel.
Oh, I want this specific brush, or I want to have this specific thing. And it's like, if we're used to not having to have all this extra stuff,
you won't miss it as much.
Yeah. So that's our goal, is to be able to live more intentionally, but also live more fully with what we have and be happy with. I'm going to be buying stuff. Oh, I promise you that. But at the same time too, like Christmas this year is going to be probably so much more different than it has been for any other year. Not that we're materialistic, it just might look different.
Yeah.
So
think practical.
I think the 2022 theme for next year will be practicality and intentionality. Not that it wasn't this year, but I think staying really practical because we can't have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be a good year.
We have 2022 goals coming up soon.
Look out for that because it's going to be fun.
It'll be a lot of fun. We have a busy month coming up. We have all kinds of things going on in regards to the move. We may or may not document those things, but at the same time too, we wanted to come on here and tell everybody that we are moving.
And with that,
We'll end it there.
let's enjoy our Christmas tree.
Oh, Christmas tree.
Oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are thy branches.
They're not.
No one sings that one anymore.
No. On that, guys, we're going to take it out of here, and we'll see you all in the next one.
Bye!